In today's video, we'll be exploring the functionality of our prompt routing engine called ChatHub 2.0. The main idea of the ChatHub is that it provides end users with a single entry point for all their GenAI chat needs. Users can type their prompt, and a small GPT-based orchestrator sends the prompt to the best tool for the job. While we won't dive into the technical details today, under the hood, ChatHub 2.0 processes the descriptions and purposes for all pre-specified tools or agents. When it receives a prompt, it analyzes it to route it appropriately. It can also post-process responses from one agent and, if necessary, send it to another one before displaying the final response to the end user. Let's start by asking it what it can do. ChatHub explains that it can assist with a wide variety of tasks. First, let's dive into how ChatHub can incorporate existing Dial applications. In our example, we will use Dial RAG to read a company's travel policy and ask if any travel destinations are forbidden, as well as recommendations about how to book airfare. We'll go through this conversation step by step using the debug mode for demo purposes. Of course, this can be turned on or off in the ChatHub's configuration. In this debug mode, we can see that ChatHub calls our RAG application, which indexes, vectorizes, and semantically searches a document using a modified prompt. For more detailed information about how exactly this RAG application works, please feel free to check out some of our videos about Dial RAG. Now that we know that we can safely travel to Europe according to company policy, let's ask it for some travel destinations during our holiday season. To answer this, it calls the Gemini 1.5 Pro with search model, using a modified prompt. In debug mode, we can also see the usage statistics to understand exactly what models and how many tokens were used for our prompt. We can see the suggested locations, as well as links to the articles from which these suggestions were retrieved. Now, let's take a look at how ChatHub can intelligently parallelize its searches and even chain agents together. We ask for the weather in these locations, and just for fun, ask it to generate a themed image for us for each of them. It tells us step by step exactly what it's doing and, in parallel, starts 5 searches on the web to retrieve the weather. Once it gets the weather, it initiates 5 calls to our image generation agent. We see in our response a visual representation of each of the suggested locations, with regional weather incorporated in this generated image. Finally, we can also ask the ChatHub to tell us a little bit more about what it did, and it explains each of the tools and purpose behind them throughout the conversation. We hope this brief demonstration of prompt routing and tool chaining helps inspire some creativity about how ChatHub can help boost productivity. In upcoming releases, we'll be further enhancing ChatHub to enable Dial end users to specify exactly which of their available models and applications should be accessible through their own customized ChatHub. Stay tuned for this and more Dial updates. Thank you.